Alright, yo boys, welcome back to day 8 of Road to Payout. Now real quick, I'm going to show you yesterday's trade where I took a W on US 30 and NASDAQ, and today's trade, which you'll find out. But before we get into it, real quick, it is official. It is official. I am about to start live trading New York session. So you better get fucking ready. Right, if you want to join Discord, jump in, links in the description, you know where it's at. It's now called the Breakout Room. It's no longer branding trades. It's no longer all about me. This is about everyone, of literal community, and everything's free. The live trading's free. The P&Ls are free. My fib setting's free, bro. Everything. Jump in, get that shit. I can't wait, bro. I cannot wait. I'm no longer trading with AJ no more. I'm going solo. And so this is how we're going to do it. Been doing London every day. You boys have been loving it. I wasn't going to continue it, but the demand is there. And you guys have been passing accounts, payouts, winning daily. So, bro, we're gonna start doing New York session, bro. So get fucking ready, because I'm excited. Just come on to the Discord, scroll down, New York session, click that you're interested, and boom, you will literally be on the wait list. And as soon as we go live on March 2nd, right? So not next week, but the week after that on Monday, your boy is gonna start live trading New York. So, without further ado, let's get into the fucking video. If you aren't already, sub up. And remember, Apex is 90% off right now. So use the code LOCKIN. Support your boy. And see you in a bit. Peace. Alright, yo boys, market's about to open in 30 seconds. I'm going to mark out, as you know, we trade breakouts. So we're going to trade our resistance, price cap break above, and then also price cap break below. Now, for those that don't know, I'm back trading by myself, solo again. And so I'm going to try and get used to just running the market solo for a little bit. And then we may eventually do some live trading. But yeah, let's go for it. Right, market's open. Let's see how we react. I'm anticipating a sell. Alright, that's a nice retracement there. We've come down. Alright, that's nice. If we come back down now, we'll probably get into some sells. If not, we'll take buys. But we'll see. So we pushed, retraced. Let's see. US 30 is about to bang as well. I have that on my laptop. Right, I am in US 30.
Order filled.
But that's on just an evaluation. So that's not TOPSTEP, but that is running in the background. As well, which you guys can't see. I'm not too bothered about that trade though. But it is currently up. I'm waiting for NASDAQ, man. What is NASDAQ doing, bro? Everyone keeps telling me switch to US 30, switch to US 30. So this is why I'm gonna start trading alone by myself again, and try to run it up fucking on my ones. Yeah, man. I'm just about to take profit on my US 30 trade. Right, that's more like it. Right, I'm gonna get ready to sell here. Get one more push.
Order filled.
Order filled.
NASDAQ. Right, take profit's just been hit on US 30. Now we just want the same for NASDAQ. Wow. I'm just passing an evaluation on US 30. And we're about to, come on, don't do me like yesterday though. Fucking hell. Come on. A little bit more. Oh my God, don't do me like yesterday. Right, I'm off break even. I'm not even risking what happened yesterday. Oh my God, don't do me like this. What is this bullshit, man? Again, 2 days in a row. US 30's fucking flown as well.
Order filled.
Did you move to break even?
Yeah, I just exited.
I can't believe that. 2 days in a fucking row. 2 days in a row I've just been hedged. Alright, I won on all my Apex accounts. So boom, that was yesterday. Now, a lot of people lost on that trade, but what happens is, and what I have on Apex, because of trailing drawdown, I don't allow the trade to go all the way to a 1 to 2. I actually have my settings on my Apex accounts like a 0.7, 1.7 rather than a full 2. That way, just because of, you know, hedging, that is very common. And also, I don't want to affect the way I trade my TOPSTEP accounts because I know my hedge, because I know that my Apex accounts obviously have trailing drawdown. So I mean, if it reverses, like, it's doing some dumb shit. So I want to be able to hold my entries on my TOPSTEP to the full take profit because I don't have to worry about the trailing drawdown. And it's exactly for scenarios and situations like this. That's the reason why I put these in place in the first place, because this is something that I noticed that we can definitely get down. And to be honest with you, I can understand why Mamba FX has his actual fib settings. His isn't a 1 to 1, 1 to 2, 1 to 3. His 1 to 2, I believe, from when I was in his group, his actual settings are lying somewhere around a 1 to 1.6, 1 to 7, somewhere around that line. So I've done the same, but with my Apexes. I hope that makes sense. And yeah. So I don't mind taking a little bit less profit on the Apex accounts, but know that the very high probability trades in them accounts to ensure that when I'm trading all my other accounts, TOPSTEP, whatever it may be, with no consistency rules, I'm very, very able to, you know, hold these trades out longer. That's why they captured and they won. So ended up W. I'm positive for the rest of the day. Alright, yo, boys, market is about to open in 10 seconds. We've got our resistance and we have our support. Right, market has just opened. Let's see what happens. I don't really, with it being Friday, I don't want to rush into anything. I'd rather us, you know, take out this wick here. Right, I'm short.
Order filled.
Bit of a late entry there, I'll be honest with you. Very late entry, but take the L, and that's it. Yeah, I'm about to get the fuck out.
Order filled.
All right, boom, gone. So I immediately took the L today. And the annoying thing is I told myself that I wasn't going to enter trades very, very early today because I noticed throughout the week in recent trades, the first trade and when the first breakout has been breaking, it's been like a fake out every time. And so my thing is I need to learn to adapt more. And so this is why I've taken it upon myself to trade alone and also look at both YM and NASDAQ, not just one pair, not just NASDAQ. Make NASDAQ my main and had more experience within. But I could have avoided this is what I'm saying because it's been doing this every single day and I should have just waited a few fucking seconds more. But it did break out and it broke out around 20, 30 points. But we move. It happens. But as long as I risk manage properly. Now, I think and I believe I moved my stop loss, so I ended up losing a little bit more unnecessarily, I believe. But yeah, so that was shit, wasn't it? Now if we come up for buys, that'll be the last trade, and we'll go from there. Part of me was telling me not to get into that as well, but we move. But it did break, sorry, and we did come down 26 points. So what am I meant to do? You know what I mean? We show up and we fucking do what we gotta do. Right, it's looking bullish.
Order filled.
Right, I am long. If we take the L, we take the L and I'm walking over. I'd hope that we don't get faked out both sides. US 30 is in a fucking madness. That's in some crazy fake out shit. So everyone's lost on US 30. And this is struggling a little bit. There's a bit of a push. Just whether or not we can continue. Right, 1 to 1.3. Right, I'm going to break even. I'm not losing this trade no more. Alright. If this does what it's been doing every day, I'm gonna fucking slap someone. Honestly. Again, hedged. You can't make this shit up. Right, I am about to get the fuck out. I'm selling majority of my
Order
position.
filled.
So I've taken profit off the table. I've taken my win back basically, and now I'm just gonna let this ride.
And just to break even, and I just can't do it.
Well, you're about to hit take profit anyway. Yeah, you've just hit take profit.
Okay.
Nice one. Right, so there we go, boys. Girlfriend just won up floor. Proper risk management. Took the L on the first trade. And I'm just going to let this roll. This is something I was speaking about in the live stream this morning. Friday, I'm going to be a bit experimental. My Apex account should have already been taken out. I fucking hope they've actually taken this trade, because that would be annoying if they hadn't. And this isn't logged in right now. Coming up to this resistance here. Man, come on, let's just like fucking run. Oh, beautiful. They're all rolling. All rolling, as you can see here on the right. All rolling. Bosh. I do want to close my Apex accounts, so I'm going to flatten them. So what I just realised as I was taking the trade, which I don't actually mention in the video, but what I was saying, if you watched the first trade, right, if you haven't just skipped all the way to this part in the video, the first trade I was talking about how I've moved my risk settings in Apex so that it closes out at around a 1 to 1.6. So I'm not taking a full 1 to 2 on them actual trades. Now, obviously because this is new, I have to adapt, and I'm realising because we took the first L, it's not going to let me hold it. Basically, I'm going to have to hit double what I usually would, because obviously the L on the first trade, so it's not going to take me out. So I have to take myself out manually, and I realised this as I was literally during the trade. And so the reason why I get out here is, one, we've already hit our 1 to 2, but 2, we're coming up to a strong resistance here. And so I don't feel comfortable holding them Apex accounts. There's no point having them in the trade still and letting the trade reverse from this point because of trailing drawdown. That's the key thing in all this. Because Apex has trailing drawdown, not end of day, that's the reason for this. And as well, with it being Friday, like I said, I was on the live stream this morning. I do want to start just on a Friday. Fridays I'm going to treat as a bit more of a experimental day. When I say that, I mean partials, looking at maybe high risk or lower risk. It's just going to be a day where it's like, if there's anything that I have on my mind that I want to learn and try and adapt and try and work something out. I don't know what these may be, right? But this is the day where I'm going to try and take as an opportunity to learn, because obviously doing the same thing every day is perfect. That's what we're doing Monday to Thursday, every single day. Boom, boom, boom. And I'm not saying every Friday is going to be a different fucking, amount of risk or trailing or partials or whatever the fuck it may be. But I will allow myself just one day, whether it's on an evaluation or an XFA as well, to just maybe acquire some different knowledge or skill under my belt when trading in the markets. It's just something I'm personally doing. I don't recommend anyone doing this. It's just something I personally want to do. But besides that, trading the same every single day without failure. But yeah. Flatten. Alright, so my Apex accounts are now closed. I've secured the profit on them. And like I said, this is just rolling. Probably take this up to maybe a higher draw of liquidity, maybe. If we can break past here, I'd like it. That'll be nice. Probably try my stop up. 1 to 5. Let me get my fib settings out just so I know where I'm at in the trade. Boom, just like so. I'm now going to trail this up above this level. That's another $200 on top, secured. Yeah, I'm just
Order filled.
There we go. Right. Anyway, weird. It's because I lost a little bit more than I was anticipating on the first trade. Could have definitely avoided that first entry. As the market has been doing that all week. And my big thing at the minute is learning to adapt. Yeah, trade systematically, but also a little bit discretional. So adjusting. So if you've seen the market fake out within the first 5 seconds, 20 seconds in the market, and it's faking out every day, which it has been doing, maybe just hold off a little bit. Yeah, all my combines are up. So I have 4 more combines running as well, as you can see on the top left. and they're all $300 up on them accounts. Alright, boys, just looking at this month so far, as you can see here in February, been a pretty good month. Not the worst, but not the best. Been a bit tip and toe, but nevertheless, progress has been made. Like I say, boys, as this is the end of the video, as I say, boys, if you do want to trade live with me, jump in the Discord in the link below, and there it is. Monday, the 2nd of March, we go. So jump in, join the wait list, and I'll fucking see you all then. Boys, lock the fuck in, keep grinding, and I'll see you next week. Peace.